We're in Alexandria, Virginia. We're at the Smart Girl Politics Smart Girl Summit. One of the smartest girls we know, Gabby Hoffman from Resistance 44. Hey, Gabby.
Hi, thank you for having me on, Cam.
Absolutely. It's good to see you. What is Resistance 44?
Sure. Well, Resistance 44 is a grassroots movement with young conservatives aged 18 to about 40. And we're basically using social media to take back, the youth narrative with conservatism. So with limited government, traditional values, strong national defense, and we're using Twitter and other social media outlets to communicate that message and get young voters energized, and to get those apathetic really energized about what our mission statement is.
All right, so if I'm at home watching the news, I'm on CNN or NBC News, and I'm learning that you have no shot. I'm learning that Obama's got the youth locked up. Fight that.
Well, the youth unemployment currently is about 50% for those who are newly graduated from college and other young people. It's really high among young people, and they're disgruntled by the fact that they can't find jobs, stable jobs, whether it be in business or construction or whatever comes to mind. And factoring into the whole thing, that the economy is in the tank, and also just like similar outlets are really not good for job prospects. Young people are slowly but surely realizing that this guy who touted himself to be the Messiah, who is going to give them freebies, is not exactly the guy to confide in. So, it's still kind of a, group that's going to be porous and difficult to sway over. But I think there is a chance that we can, if we deliver the message, effectively, which what we're doing with Resist 44. So it's just, energizing them, finding, something we're going to, try to appeal to them with pop culture and, social media, because that's what our generation gets really excited about, and what convinces them to, adopt a cause or adopt a message.
So when you say you use social media, Facebook and Twitter, it's kind of a nebulous idea. Give me some concrete examples.
Sure. Well, with Twitter especially, that's probably our greatest outlet that we use. So with Twitter, let's say if Obama or some liberal or someone in the media says something, misspeaks or says something really outrageous, so we counter.
Well, you have a lot of work then.
I know. Well, we try to capitalize on their mistakes. Right. But what we do is, let's say Obama says they didn't build this. So let's say we take words, we excerpt things from his statement or speeches, and we create hashtag trends. So we get people to partake in this and create funny ones, create serious ones. So we get our message out there, and Twitchy Politics has picked up our stuff, and a lot of news commentators on the right have picked up our stuff. So it's just a matter of framing the debate and saying look, his Obama speeches or the left's words should be interpreted this way. So this is our interpretation of it, and you guys should be presented with an alternative viewpoint rather than just his at face value.
It's funny too, because I'm a huge Twitter follower and fan, and hashtags are so much fun sometimes. You really can have a good time with hashtag games, and some of the stuff that comes out of those, I mean, it's such a great way to educate and entertain people at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I love participating in them. I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't been able to do that, but it's fun. You actually get a lot of retweets. You get to gauge your audience. And that's how I was able to build a big Twitter following, and any conservative can do that too. They just have to learn, what's good, what people will like, and it's fun to to be, I guess, working in unison with other young conservatives or other conservatives on Twitter who are, newsmakers, radio talk show hosts, activists, organizers, all that type of stuff. So it's really fun, and it really gets the message out there. And we find that to be probably one of the most effective things. And we have a blog website, so people can blog about issues, and that's another way how we disseminate our message as well. Just being active on writing, social media, whether it's Facebook posts. I don't know if we're going to try to, transcend to other mediums, let's say Pinterest or anything like that, but Facebook and Twitter are definitely our main outlets to use to spread our message.
If November 2012 comes and goes and President Obama wins a second term, what does that mean for people your age?
Oh, it spells doom for our generation. My parents came from the former Soviet Union, and they have, they've imparted on me since I was very little that, communism and leftist ideas are not cohesive to, or not in conjunction with freedom, and they run counter to them. So growing up hearing stories and also seeing liberal policies that work, I'm from California, so I've seen firsthand exactly what big government does, welfare state does when it's enforced.
Bankrupt cities.
Yes. Bankrupt cities, moral relativism, all this type of stuff. So it's, it just spells doom if he's reelected, and it could become the United Social States of America. That might be a little too pessimistic, but it's really bad if he succeeds, and our generation needs to understand that he needs to be defeated, and we have to do all that we can to ensure that Mitt Romney and hopefully a Republican Senate take over.
Well, here at the NRA, it's the all-in campaign. The NRA is all in for the defeat of Barack Obama, and I'm sure you agree with that too. If people want to get involved with Resistance 44, find out more, where do they go?
Well, they can go on our website, which is resist44.com, I believe, but double check on our Facebook. If you click Resistance 44 on Facebook, we have a Facebook page. We also have a Twitter account, resist_44, and people can do that. They can either tweet at me, I'm under Gabby_Hoffman, or Justin, who's the main guy behind it, but I'm his co-founder. So Justin Charters, if you tweet at him as well. So he and I are very approachable about getting involved, whether it's blogging, and we're going to expand to include different tenets of issues, whether it's like Israel or security or budget, all that type of stuff. And we just want to get as many young people involved as we can, because we all need to fight together in order to defeat this evil.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, good luck with the resistance, and thank you very much, Gabby.
Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.